Forever. Dog.
Welcome to The Chop with Latrice and Manila,
where we give you the weekly recap and rundown of Drag Race Holland. Who's on top?
and who gets the chop.
Manila.
Latrice Royale.
I'm feeling extra glamorous tonight.
Giving everything you got, trying to make it to the top. Never ever gonna stop, even if you get the chop, 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 chop. Girl, you got the chop.
Don't be a bitter bitch. Just make them eat it, honey.
Let's chop it up.
Let's chop it up. It's Tuesday, and it's time for another episode of Drag Race Holland.
But before we jump in, let's go right to our inbox from Benti. Benti. That's how I'm pronouncing your name, Benti. That's how we in Manila land pronounce your name, Benti. Benti. Hey, girls. Hey. Thanks for.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah.
Thanks for another great episode of The Chop. Just to help you with the confusion about the runway for the third episode, the girls were told they had to use a natural element. For instance, Janie used water, Mama used real marijuana, work bitch, and Cedar Jean used hay, and Madame Mattis wanted to use grass, but she ordered it and it never came. So she decided to stick on some fresh flowers on the last minute. Hope this helps. Looking forward to next episode. Love from the Netherlands, Benti. Yay, thank you. I guess we did miss that.
I think that would have been something that the audience might have wanted to know.
I was like, why they have all these flowers, girl? What is going on?
I mean, it makes sense, but like, why would you? Okay, they said it like they said last week's category was Miss Holland, and I don't know. It didn't make sense as to why they wouldn't convey that information to the audience.
Correct. I mean, these are the things that we need to know.
Yes, because I was wondering, like, why anyone in their right mind would choose to wear real flowers, real grass, real hay, carry around bags of water. I mean...
So now I kind of like have to backtrack because we kind of was letting them have it about all these flowers. But now that we know that was part of the plan and the challenge, I still stand by that they still look bad. But at least it wasn't completely your fault. You had to use them, and you did. Maybe not.
Yeah.
So,
I'm noticing, especially in this recent episode, there's a lot of stuff that's like happening on one side of like the production that we as an audience are not getting. Maybe it's because it's not being translated for us in the subtitles, and maybe it's because they literally aren't telling us that the part of the runway was to use natural items, right?
That part. Yeah, I'm going with that part.
Okay, here's another email from Ruben. Hey, Latrice and Manila. As requested, the 5 G's spoken out loud in a voice memo in Dutch.
Oh.
Okay. Now, the Dutch translation of Good God Girl, Get a Grip is, okay, I'm going to fuck this up. Goeie God Griek in grip mid. So there's only 3 G's in the Dutch version.
See, they're cutting out the G's, honey.
Love and kisses, Ruben. Ruben sent us a voice memo because we wanted to hear.
Yeah, your version versus his version. Let's see how close you were.
All right, play the clip.
Hi Manila, hi Latrice. Well, this is how you say good God, get a grip girl in Dutch. Goeie God, krijg een grip meid. Again. Goeie God, krijg een grip meid. Here you go. Love watching you. Bye-bye.
I'm screaming right now! It's exactly what I dreamed it would be.
Yes. I feel like I need a hockaloogie after that.
It sits right there on the back of your throat. Like if you just in a moment and you don't have any lube and you have to like...
Yep.
Good God, get a grip girl in German and Dutch, honey. You'll be set.
Oh my gosh. So if any of you guys want to send us an email about anything that we want to pronounce in Dutch or anything from Drag Race Holland, please email us at latriceandmanila@gmail.com.
Please.
All right. So last week, the queens played Bite the Toilet Bread and Nail the Sack races, all in the name of Queen's Day, or something like that.
Yeah.
And then it was time for some drama in the acting challenge, complete with stabbing and a surprise boner. On the runway, Mama Queen got us high with her beauty and won the challenge, while Abby Oh My God and Megan Schronberg lip-synced to stay in the competition. Megan went home, and Abby is still fighting for the crown, but most of the other queens thought Madam Madness should have hit the bricks.
Whoop. There it is. But she's still there to fight another day, honey. So sorry, not sorry. Oh, wrong country. But anyway.
Maybe there's a G sound in sorry, not sorry in the Dutch version. So
yeah.
write us in emails. Right.
But episode 4, we have Dancing Queens. And it starts with a whole lot of drama backstage. Girl, when I tell you. So what had happened was, after the lip sync, Abby, oh my God, gestured towards the girls, the reigning girls, when she was coming back. You know what I mean? And it kind of rubbed Miss Jean the wrong way. So they get into it backstage. Abby calls her faker. Miss Jean is completely unbothered. What's your thoughts on the drama, girl?
I feel like Abby, oh my God, is really crushing under the pressure. That's the vibe I'm getting.
Yeah.
Yep, because like she seems like she's a fighter, and so that's what she's just turning to. So like she's like, instead of just doing well in the competition, she's like resorting to like getting in people's faces and brushing them off and calling them fake.
Yeah, that gesture was kind of like, I see where Miss Jean was coming from, because it was kind of like, okay, bitches, move out the way, move. But I think it was because she was over it and frustrated at the whole idea that she was in the bottom and had to lip sync. So she was in her emotions, and she was just like, okay, y'all, make some room, girl, because this is some bogus shit. So, it probably was coming from a different place than what they took it as. But still, I could see how you can, take that a certain type of way when you just telling me like to scoot, like, I don't matter, bitch. I wasn't in the bottom lip syncing just now. So if you was back here, you would have had some room already.
Well, I mean, I'm okay with the drama because you know what way we love you some drama, and it's a reality competition show, so like bring it on, okay? I love drag queens fighting. It's like the best thing ever on TV. So bring it on, Abby. Oh my God. Honestly, like you could literally like just be drama and take your way all the way to the end of a competition. You could Rebecca Glasscock it, girl.
That is true. Oh my God. Because yes, the drama definitely outweighed the talent in that situation. Just saying.
All right. So the next. Oh no. So then this is like even before we get back.
This even before we even get it all going.
Yeah.
They had already got it going.
So then they had the lipstick message from Megan. You are like sisters to me. I miss this, but I'll miss you more. But it's a game. Be honest. Love, Megan. No, that's the translation that we got, so I don't even know what
I wonder what she probably said. Fuck you all. Y'all are horrible.
Fuck you all. Yeah, Megan. Madam Madness should have been in the bottom with me. Daksha!
Well, the other queen still Madam Madness. She has to work extra hard this week to stay because, maybe even shave her beard because she's going to need to step up. My thing is, I'm like, girl, you know what happens when you start changing yourself for what you think the judges want? It's never a good ending. So I'm just like, hold on. If you're gonna be the bearded queen, be a bearded queen. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, don't listen to your sisters who all think you should have gone home. Honestly, don't listen to them because they don't have your. They do not. None of your competitors have your best interest in mind
at all. Believe that. Stay true to you, honey.
Listen to the judges, not your sisters. Well, the sucky part is that Mama Queen really wasn't able to truly celebrate her win, which I think was a huge success.
Yes.
That runway, everything. Her acting challenge, everything.
Yes.
But because there was so much drama going on, she just kind of like, you know what? Maybe I'll just hold back a little bit and let Abby and Sutter Jean and whatever. I don't know. Abby and Sutter Jean say they're still friends. Just don't fuck with me, bitch.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
For now. But the next day, where is Mama Queen? Like, everybody's in the workroom and they're looking around. But then here she comes and she brings in this big ass gay cake to celebrate Madam Madness' birthday. Oh,
yeah,
that's really sweet.
Yeah, at first I thought she was just late because she smoked her outfit.
That part. She was laid up and missed the van to the...
But maybe she did smoke her outfit and that's why they have a cake, because she's got the munchies now.
Got the munchies. Word. Mm-hmm.
I think that was really sweet of them to bring a cake in. Then we get a video message from RuPaul. Hello. You've got the moves, baby. I've got the motion. Put a little glitter on it because you'll be causing a commotion. Are they having a Madonna challenge? Was everyone told to bring kimonos made of natural materials? I don't know.
But we'll take a short break and come back and find out. Bloop. Girl. And we're back. And it is time for the mini challenge. Fred comes into the workroom and the mini challenge. Oh my God, I'm so excited because reading is fundamental, bitch. We have a special guest, Diva Mayday, the mother of the drag scene in Holland, who tells us,
a good roast is always funny, but has a kernel of truth in it. I'm so excited to see Diva Mayday.
Okay. She took such good care of me when I was just over there right before the pandemic. I was I think that was the last place I was at. But when I tell you, oh my God, I had a good time with her. And I was so happy to see her walk in the room. I was like, bitch, I was just with you. So I had to write her last night, slide in her DMs to let her know that. Oh my God.
I was so excited. I love, girl, her entire wig was like rhinestone on each strand.
Each strand.
Like,
she's ridiculous.
Girl.
Oh my God. But when I tell you a good time gal and will take you and show you the utmost hospitality, usually, I don't like going out after the gig because it turns into a meet and greet and blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, girl, I'm just trying to have a cocktail and relax. Well, girl, honey, when I tell you I didn't need security, I didn't need nobody, bitch. She took care of it, and I had a blast, honey. She kept the drinks coming, honey. She kept the fans at bay. I would stop every once in a while, do a little meet and greet, photo ops, and then she's like, okay, that's enough, and we go back to having a good time, and it was great.
Every single show I've ever done in Amsterdam, she swings by and always invites us out.
She's an awesome host.
Yeah, she comes to the shows. She comes and supports
she pays.
All the queens.
She will pay for a ticket if she has to, but I don't think she has to. She's like the mother, honey.
Yeah, I mean, she's respected by anyone, any drag queen, I feel like loves her. Or they might hate her because she might be a total bitch, and she might be.
And wow.
But she's fucking fantastic, and I loved seeing her for the reading challenge. Some of these reads though, girl.
Yeah.
I don't know if there was a loss lost in translation, but some of them were funny, a little disorienting with the way that they edited it, because I feel like one girl would go and then she would go again, and then it was Maybe I was smoking a little bit too much of Mama's costume. But I was having a hard time keeping track of them, but there were some hilarious ones in there. Envy Peru calls Mama Queen Lurch from the Addams Family.
Oh my God. I was like,
Which is funny because I literally just watched it on Netflix.
Yeah, new.
Madame Madness does a really bad, I don't even know if it's a read. She says, Suttersheen, you look like a good looking man. That's it. Thank you, I guess.
Yeah, I knew what she was trying to go for, but she just didn't land. But then Suttersheen says to Abby, she's like, you're like a little bird. Cheep, cheep, cheep. Yes.
I love Mama Queen goes to was it to Madame Madness? Like, I don't have a roast for you. I wasn't expecting you to be in this episode.
Right. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. It was good. And reading in any language is fundamental, but I love to get it in other cultures because I just like to see their level of shade come shining through. And then we have our two winners. Mama Queen and Suttersheen are the reading shady bitches of the crew.
So thank you, Diva Mayday, for being a part of this video challenge. I loved watching the queens read each other in a different language.
Yes.
But now we get to our maxi challenge, where they'll become real dancing queens, and they'll work with Abby Vineyard, who runs the Vogue scene in Holland.
Okay. All right.
We have Team Suttersheen, which is JD Jacquet and Envy Peru.
Uh-huh.
And then Team Mama Queen, she picks Abby, oh my God, and Chelsea Boyd.
Oh.
Madame Madness is chosen last.
Oh.
No violin music. Because she realizes she can just pick her team, so she goes with Team Suttersheen.
Okay. Rehearsals with Amber Vineyard and her children, Desi and Gabby. Both teams rehearse together, and they have to learn the moves, choreo, and perform all in the same day. It looked like it because it looked like it.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked like it.
They
didn't get no time to rehearse.
No.
Because it looked like it.
Well, Mama Queen, I mean, I feel so bad for Mama Queen because she is like 100,000 miles long and tall. So like she works those catwalks, but like like moving an arm that's like 5 feet long is like going to be a lot more energy. A lot more energy than someone with like a short arm. You know what I mean?
It is true. It does take another level of.
And then Abby, oh my God, has a little trouble with timing, which I was certainly surprised with because I feel like all Brazilians have rhythm, right?
But it's different. It's like a lot of people confuse rhythm with being able to count, and that's the two different things.
That's true.
You know,
Okay.
it's like when you're doing choreography, you have to hit it on the move, you know what I mean? And so if you don't know how much energy or force it takes to get from A to B, then you're going to be behind. So so timing is everything. But Suttersheen changes into her character shoes because her feet was hurt.
Well, she wore those thigh-high pleather boots, girl, and they're having her duck walk in it. I mean, it's gonna cut off your circulation, making your legs sweat, girl. But everyone was looking at her with these little character shoes, like, girl.
And they're putting that cheesy music behind her while she was struggling to learn the choreo. I was like, girl, she gonna either be fine or not, and either which way, I'm gonna be entertained because. You know, that's how it works.
But there is like a thing as rehearsal shoes, right?
Correct.
You know, because like, you don't want to okay, I want to know that I can do this in heels, but I don't want to use like the heels that I'm going to perform in the final
Correct.
thing because like, I don't want to scuff them up or I don't want to break them or I don't want to like whatever. But it's good to have like just a little bit of a heel so you can practice in, right?
Yeah, it's all about learning how to shift your weight in the heels and where to put it on the ball of your foot because you're always constantly rocking and shifting. And so it takes a different muscle memory for your body to do that.
I feel bad for this Miss Amber Vineyard because she's all like there with her Vogue fam and they're like, "Ooh, God, I guess voguing is much harder than we thought it was."
Yeah, no, girl, let's just talk about it real. You got a set of bitches that do not dance. Let's just be real. These are not your Vogue queens that you're going to see up in the club, slaying and dipping and all that carrying on, honey. These are not those girls. And so she got there with her team ready to go, honey. And she said 5 to 7, 8, and it was like, maybe we'll just do 5 and 8. Oh
right.
my God. So the next day is Elimination Day, and everyone is sore from dancing all day the day before. But before anything even happens, both Cetagine and Madam Madness think that they might be in the bottom because they're on the struggle bus. Struggle bus.
Janie and Cetagine are talking about dating as a drag queen. And Cetagine's admitting that she's ended relationships and has made lots of sacrifices in the past to try not to be a drag queen in order to have a boyfriend.
Girl.
Which Janie's like, girl, what the
Like,
no.
what?
No.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
But
No.
I totally get it. And remind our listeners that Cetagine is 26.
Ooh, not
So
the
she's
air
still-
quotes.
She's... Well, they also said she was 1,014 kilograms
Correct.
as well. So
So
who knows?
Who knows the truth? honey.
So I mean, she is still kind of young. There's still some kind of like stigma about dating a drag performer. You know what I mean?
Clearly there is, but I think hopefully, like it did here in the States, once they see that is a viable art form and career, the boys seem to come around. And she probably gonna now find that she's gonna get a lot more trade and won't have that much problems anymore.
Cetagine, your new problem is keeping the boys out of your drag.
Baby, trust and believe
Yes.
that.
Cetagine.
So-
Cetagine. I mean, I have to close my drag door to keep my husband from putting on the wigs and just prancing around
You
in
saw
my
my
drag.
husband's photo shoot, honey. He got to wear them hair before I did, bitch. How about that?
Oh, was that your wig?
My brand new hair. I didn't even get a chance. She modeled it, honey, right off the presses, honey. I got it that day. And
Well, Well, she looked good.
She looked good. She looked good.
Yes,
She
with the
looked good.
beard and everything.
Okay, see? Speaking of beards, like Madam Madness shaves off her beard in the workroom. Girl, I'm like, no, girl, because what happened when they told Max, I want to see you in something besides gray hair? And then she changed her hair from gray to black. And then what happened? Spoiler alert.
Eliminated.
Okay, I'll just say, don't call me Claire. I'm just saying, I've seen it all before. Stay true to you, boo-boo. Put more glitter on it. Add more hair to it. But don't shave it off, bitch.
Okay, and then more drama. Cetagine has like a full-on panic attack breakdown. Where things start going blurry and dizzy, and she's like, I gotta lay down. Medic!
Somebody bring the water and a cold towel, cold compress, honey. Bitch, she was going through it. Like, as soon as she was describing what was happening, I was like, oh, she's panicking. This is her panic attack moment because this anxiety is all that. You're just riled up because you don't feel like you did very well. And it's Judgment Day. So
Yeah.
Tensions
Yeah.
are high.
Yes. Especially because she was doing so well in this competition and like she didn't really feel so hot in this dance competition. She's been getting into fights and
Exactly. Tensions are high, honey.
tensions are high and she might have the Rona girl. Who knows?
Let's hope not. But on the runway, honey, Fred is doing DRAG, honey.
Wow.
Wow. I was like, honey.
There is some budget.
They got her right. All I know is that they are doing her right. And I think
Wow.
this is my favorite. I think that it was just, yeah.
It was exquisite.
Yeah.
This gown was exquisite.
I loved the hair on her too. Like, I don't know, there was the shape of it was really suiting for her.
Fred's, I want every single one of Fred's outfits. I want every single one of them. She's the most fashionable queen ever.
So,
Wow.
Fred, watch out. You're about to get robbed.
I'm coming for your looks, girl. So we got our main stage judges. We got Nikki Pleasant, of course.
Mhm.
We have Sane Wallace De Vries. She was on the first episode. She's back. And then we have our
Okay.
choreographer and voguer, Amber Vineyard. And
They're going to shine bright like a diamond. That's the category is shine bright like
shine
a
bright
diamond.
like a diamond. Who were your standout looks?
I loved Chelsea Boy and the Nude Illusion thing. The
Ooh.
whole, it was kind of like like under the sea marine.
Like a shipwreck.
Shipwreck.
Yeah, it was
Reef.
mermaids.
Barrier reef tees. So that was really creative. And I'm a Aquarius. I love the ocean. I love the sea. I love all of that. And so I was just like, oh, winner, chicken dinner. Loved it.
I loved actually I loved this runway. It just looked expensive. Like
Anything that's shiny.
yes, I'm a drag queen. I like sparkly things and glittery things. They don't gotta be real diamonds, but they just gotta
don't.
sparkle.
They
They just gotta sparkle.
That's it.
I was gagging at Cedar Jean's look because this is the second
With the
time
red,
that she
with the crib, with the stroller.
with the little stroller, like a little baby
Yes.
buggy, a red baby buggy with little baby wearing rhinestones, the baby peas on her.
So well thought out and crafty.
But like even without the baby buggy, like her look was sickening.
Yeah.
Like she had this
Yeah.
like headpiece that looked like this red chandelier that's kind of just like perched on her
So
head.
pretty.
She had this like inort gilded cage skirt.
Yeah.
Girl.
Yeah.
And then we had Envy Peru,
Uh-huh.
and she was just dripping in diamonds, feathers.
Feathers. Expensive feathers at that, honey. She bent that corner and I was like, woo, she spent a little penny at Mother Plucker, honey.
Yes. Oh my God. Shout out to Mother Pluckers.
But yeah, and then like it just the sheer dress showing off her ass at the end with the rhinestones everywhere. For someone who had body issues, and I understand, you know, once you lose weight or whatever, you always still have that chubby kid inside of you. The thinnest I ever was, I still always felt fat, no matter like you just do. It's a part of you, of who you are. But she didn't show me that on the runway with that ass, honey. No, ma'am. The
I also
body
like
was.
Janie. I also like Janie Jacquet's nude illusion with the feathers too, which has similar vibe to Envy Peru's. Very different, but like from the same category for
They
sure.
could have been on the same runway.
Fashion collection, yes.
The collection, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Same collection. I loved it. Yeah. I guess, you know, it was her dress accidentally. The feathers came off, you know, before she was
Accidentally.
ready to, you know.
I feel like she panicked a little bit. She could have like literally just like
She
torn it
could-
off
yeah,
and then like
and did
really
it.
like played with it.
Yeah.
But whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't the worst thing.
Not at all.
Let's get to the dance performance and the judges' critiques right after this break.
Okay.
You got the chop.
So at first I was like, wait, how are they going to be dancing in these like glamorous gowns? But then we realized that production didn't tell us that they pre-recorded their challenge.
They already had hers.
Yes. They had full costumes and whatever. We didn't get to see any of that. We just got to see the rehearsal. So I thought they were going to be dancing on the main stage in front of the judges, but it turns out that they had pre-recorded everything. So we see the dance battles. And it was kind of hard to tell which team was which because, like the reading challenge, they kind of just sprinkled them all together. It's flashed Team Cettergene up on there, but then it showed Mama Queen. I don't know.
Yeah.
But what did you think about this voguing that they were doing?
Girl, Molly, you in danger, girl. Miss Thing, girl, no ma'am. I was like, wait, what? No. Oh my. It was evident that these are not dancing queens, and it's okay. And the reason why it was so hard to figure out which team or who was doing bad, because the majority of them were bad. Like the majority, they had moments, but there was no like unison choreo. It seemed like to me they were just doing runway walks.
They were just literally walking back and forth.
That's all I saw.
And they were editing these queens just walking back and forth in different groups and different configurations. They weren't even staying in the groups. Like it wasn't like one group was on this side and one group was on that side.
Battle.
This group went, that group, no. Okay, first of all, I don't know if this was the editor's fault, if this was Amber's fault.
Right. It did not make her look
good.
It
did. No,
I
have absolutely no idea what the fuck that voguing challenge. They were literally just with hands on their hips.
Girl.
I mean, the thing was is that like if you want to just vogue, you could literally just have girls stand there and do arm movements.
Right.
Like,
that's beginner 101. I could have.
I would have been happy with that, but they literally just showed them walking back and forth in. I was very disappointed in that.
Very.
And then we're going to find out later when the judges' critiques come out that it had absolutely no effect on how they were being judged whatsoever.
At all. No.
And they might as well have just done the mini challenge and then skipped straight to the runway.
Right, yeah. So.
Because Team
Mama Queen wins the challenge. I was like, but this doesn't really mean anything because everyone will be judged individually, first of all. And then second of all, I done forgot who her team was. Like,
no one's critiquing the performance. They're just critiquing the looks, I feel like. Which is fine with me because I can't like, if I was a judge and you gave me that thing to watch, I'd be like, crumpled it up, throw it out, let's just talk about these looks. Which is what happened.
Yep.
Which is what happened. Okay.
That's exactly what happened. Yeah.
Okay. So Chelsea Boy, they love the look. Fred did not like the shoes she was wearing, and it seemed like she had a little bit of difficulty walking in the dress. I agree.
I agree, but I like the shoes because they were so cool looking. They were so different. It looked like she was walking on bone, like she looked like she was walking on pieces of coral. I don't know. I saw the artistry in it. But Mama Queen, her heels were too high and not enough diamonds, they said, and they wanted more crystals on her hat instead of her hair. Fred hates her heels. I loved her look.
She had the hat with the veil. She took it off, and then she was still covered
crystals.
with.
Yeah, that was fabulous to me.
I love a reveal. It doesn't even have to be a good reveal. It just has to be a reveal. And she gave us the reveal. She had like the hat, and then she took it off, and I thought she looked stunning. And you know what? If Mama Queen's thing is that she's tall, why not wear taller shoes?
Yeah, I was stunned when they were like, "Your heels are too high." Excuse me? When have you ever heard that?
Yeah, because like. The day before, we were all laughing at the girl that was trying to put on those little short, like, Debbie Snap cakes.
So I'm like, in what world have we gotten in that your heels are too high? They might have been too small because them toes was over testing the waters. But, it happens when you wear open-toe shoe and you tall and all your weight shifts down to the top in the front of the shoe when you've been standing there.
And then
So-
and then it starts to stretch out a
Stretch
little
out,
bit,
yeah.
and then your
It's-
toe peeks out a
It
little bit more.
happens. It happens. So,
But I do understand that they wish that the diamonds kind of carried throughout the full length of the outfit. I get that. Abby, oh my God, they think she looks lovely. She always looks lovely. I mean, you could literally go out there in a fucking diaper and the judges would think she was beautiful. But they were getting a little bit more of like the same from what Fred hated the necklace. And she's like, it's a different color.
right. This is one
the
of
week
silver.
before.
This is silver. This is not gold. But I feel like, did we not see this silhouette already? I don't know.
My problem with it was that, like, if the category is shine bright like a diamond, you should have diamonds and rhinestones somewhere on your not
glitter.
on your
Glitter.
not glitter, not shiny lame, not silver shoes, but diamonds, rhinestones,
Crusted.
crystals.
Yes.
Yeah, and she didn't give a single. She gave glitter on her chest. The worst thing was that I thought was the fact that she put glitter on her chest, and then she had
And
this
that
nude
nude
illusion.
Oh my God! That was the only thing that we were looking at. We're like, well, but this is, and then it brings just so much attention because you don't got not 1 ounce of boob in. You just got your boy chest, and so now you got this little nude illusion there that is a different color of a nude because you are dark and olive complected, and that was like,
And then covered it
babe,
with shiny
yes,
silver
yeah.
glitter, so that changes your skin tone too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she should have just taken rhinestones to that nude illusion and then just dotted her chest with rhinestones, and she should have just encrusted.
She would have been good. But girl, Envy Peru, they are just gagged. They love her. They love her. Like, of course. I mean, what's not to love, honey?
Yeah.
To her.
Obviously. Naturally.
Naturally.
Madam Madness, they applaud her for getting rid of the beard, but then Nikki says, I miss the beard.
See? You can't win, bitch. You can't win for losing. There's always going to be something. They tell you, oh, maybe you should shave the beard. Then you shave the beard, they're like, oh, I miss the beard. Well, bitch, what do you want? Just what do you want? It's not Velcro, bitch. I can't just, like, pop it on and off at will, you know?
Well, I mean, it grows back, right?
Give it 2, 3, 4 days, but yeah.
They tell her that she needs to be more confident, for sure.
And-
like, you can tell that there's like a little bit of a timidness in her.
Well, that's part of it. Like, you can tell, like, you need to be more confident because if you were, you would have never shaved your beard. You would have stood by it and made it all the way to the end with your beard and be the real, true first bearded queen on Drag Race. And like, that's something to behold. You know what I mean? I was here for that. Just because it shook it up, you know, just because it shook it up, made the other girls be like, well, you're not really doing drag if you're wearing a beard. Well, you don't have a beard and you're still in the bottom, so what's the tea? So, you know what I mean? That be my attitude. But anyway, I digress. Santa Jean, they love her, and of course, they gagged at the baby, pissed it in her face when she walked on the runway. Who told her that her little son did the exact same thing to her for real? He peed right in her face when he was changing her diaper. It happens.
It happens. Some people are into it.
True.
Hey, girl, hey.
Hey, girl, hey.
Janie Jacquet has a very similar look to Envy Peru, and the gag is when the judges are like, so what'd you think of, how do you feel when you saw Envy Peru's much better look than yours?
That's so shady. Oh, my God. But then, girl, the dreaded question.
Ooh.
Fred then asked, who should lip sync? You know this causes a riff in the girls, girl. This is where they try to cause the drama and stir the pot because they know that there's going to be some shit backstage and when they go back there after they get done.
Yes. Well, the tea is like usually on a regular season, they ask which girl, one singular girl, do you believe should go home? Not which two girls. Like, bitch, they're
That's
just
true.
throwing the gasoline on
true.
the fire.
Yeah.
Not only do they call out one bitch, you have to call out two. So not you're just making one enemy, you're making two enemies.
It's true.
Pretty much everyone says Abby and Madam Madness.
Yeah. That's the general consensus is that Abby and Madam Madness should be lip syncing. And
even Madam Madness said that she should be lip syncing against him.
I mean, damn. But I mean, what do you say? It is what it is. But back in the workroom, like Abby, she feels very attacked.
I feel very attacked right now.
She is so emotionally hurt and scarred, especially about Envy, because she felt like Envy was her sister and was like, but I'm gonna tell you something. Like a real sister will tell you the truth. It might hurt, but girl, based on what they're asking me and the criteria, I cannot lie and say anybody else because you fit the mold right now. Like you are the one that should be lip syncing.
I mean, well, I feel like the easiest way to get out of that situation would be to call out the person that you believe it shouldn't be. You'd be like, you know what? You know what I think should be lip syncing for their life? Envy Peru. She should be lip syncing for her life. I want to see that bitch perform. I want to see all them crystals up on that stage swinging around in the lights.
The gag of it all is Envy Peru is our winner. She wins a prize packet worth 1,000 euros of erotic men's underwear from Mr. B. Erotic men's underwear, huh? I'm here for it.
Well, she needs some because she isn't wearing any on the runway today.
True that.
And then our bottom two, which is the gag, is that we have a three-way lip sync battle.
Oh, bitch.
We have Mama Queen, Madam Madness, and Abby Oh My God. Did you see this coming?
No, I did not. I'm not going to even lie. No, I didn't. I did not.
Because, like, they kind of set it up like, okay, we're going to have Abby Oh My God and Madam Madness are going to be in the bottom, right? We're going to lip sync and then Madam Madness will go home. But why did they have to throw in Miss Mama Queen? She wasn't that bad.
She was not. They had issues with her runway, and I don't understand that part of it. But
her runway was okay. Their runway look. Okay, taking the dance challenge out of the equation, because it seems like the judges they did that. Okay, I don't think that those outfits were like. Abby, oh my God, she didn't have one rhinestone on it, so she's in the bottom. Madam Madness, she was wearing a plain black dress and, she was in the bottom. But Mama Queen, she was dripping with diamonds. She had diamonds. She has diamonds. She had reveal. They just didn't like her shoes, so they put her in the bottom? No, I disagree with that. But it was okay because we got to see these queens lip sync to I Want to Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston. And I really loved watching Mama Queen's performance of the song.
Okay, yeah.
I was okay with it.
Okay, yeah. But, who wasn't thrilling you, though?
My eyes were only on Mama Queen.
Well, I can tell you at this moment, this is when I was like, okay, Madam Madness, this is where you can go ahead and say your do's and goodbyes because I did not feel her in that performance at all. You could tell that she is very new to the performing arena. Abby was doing Abby, of course. She's going to give you a strong lip sync and lots of hair slinging. But yeah, Mama Queen, I was like, she knew what the hell she was doing. And at the end, baby, I was like, you better stretch them legs from one end of the runway to the other end of the runway, honey. Touch them with your toes and your heels, honey. Let them know how tall you are, darling. Honey, embrace it, honey. Yes.
Wow. That was, yeah. Mama Queen is becoming one of my favorites. I'm mad that she was in the bottom. I'm happy that we got to see her perform. But unfortunately, this means that Madam Madness is eliminated. Drag has no sexuality, no gender, and no limits, she says. Duck shot! Bye, girl, bye.
Bye.
Fast forwarding to the previews for next week, we're going to get Snatch Game, which I'm really excited about.
Oh my God, yeah.
Make sure you guys
We're not
tune
going to
in
know
next-
anybody, but it's going to be fun to watch.
I saw Joe Exotic, the Tiger King, in there
Oh,
somewhere.
did you?
so-
Okay, all right. So we might know somebody, but...
So we might know somebody, okay? I don't know if Joe the Tiger King is going to have a southern accent in Dutch. I don't know what that's going to sound like.
It's
if it's
gonna
going
be
to be in
interesting.
English, I don't know. But let's time to do our tops and our chops. Our highlights, our favorite and our least favorite moments of the episode. Latrice, what is your top moment of the week?
The reading challenge. But really, I love that. But really, my top moment was seeing Miss Mayday, honey, come through. You know, that was really the highlight of the episode for me.
I actually leapt up and started screaming when I saw
Yeah,
her. Because I was
exactly.
not expecting her.
No.
She looked fantastic too. Girl, hilarious. Okay. My top, even though it was a bad week for a few of these girls, my top was all the looks on the runway. Even the judges. Like, money. Like, where are these queens getting this money? Now, I know the Netherlands is a very prosperous country, but bitch, these runway looks, and including Fred and Amber's look, I mean, amazing. I was, my eyes were like, my pupils were dilated, just sucking all of it in. I loved it.
Love it.
Now, what about your chops, Latrice?
Girl, you didn't know from my critique of this dance Vogue challenge that's supposed to be a Vogue dance challenge. Girl, that was, if we were in the ballroom, darlings, that would have been a chop, darling. That was not your fiercest moment, darlings. You all need to bring fierceness, honey, and really stick it, honey. Them duck walks are more like moose walks, darling.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. That's definitely my chop. That the fact that they had edited it all together, the girls got into costume and they did. It was just so poorly done that it was just. The name of the episode was Dancing Queens, and we literally wait.
No, not on tonight.
I feel so bad. I feel bad for everyone involved. I feel bad for, like, the House of Vineland or Vineyards
Vineyards.
that have this documented in history for everyone to see.
I'm sure it is not her fault. It
Are
ain't
you
your
sure?
fault, Amber.
Are you sure it's not Amber's fault?
I'm
Because
gonna-
she's the choreographer.
I know, but I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna say that Amber, she came prepared to do one thing and could not.
See, this is the problem with, like, we saw this on Canada's Drag Race where we had, like, you know, the choreographer came in and, like, she was doing all the moves and the queens were struggling. But you have to realize, like, drag queen dancing should just be like step, touch, walk over here, arm movement.
Yep. Post, fierce,
You know?
yeah.
And then anything you can do on top of that is bonus features. You know what I
Baby.
mean? Don't come in there expecting your queens to be able to, like, twirl into a dip, jump up, twirl, and then do a split, shablamming. No,
Are
no.
you speaking from your own experience, Manila? Are you just saying?
I am speaking from my own experience. You start out with something like a nice 5, 6, 7, 8, and then if we get the 5, 6, 7, 8, let's do another
1,
5,
2,
6,
3.
7,
We can
8.
do a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. We could even put some and beats in there.
Oh my God, that's horrible. Jesus. Well, listen, folks, we talked about this last week. We have some exciting news.
The chop is going bi-weekly. Starting very, very soon, we will have new episodes on Tuesday and Thursday.
Because we love reviewing Drag Race, and we will continue to do so, like as well as other queer TV shows and series. But those recap shows will happen on Tuesdays.
And then on Thursdays, our podcasts will be more casual about our lives, what's happening in the world, an opportunity to interview special guests and friends if we like, and then to answer some inbox emails from our listeners that might not have to do with the show, but, you ask us a question.
And,
You know, like,
and then we can
and
get,
we'll
we can get into it. We can get into it all the way. So we love podcasting so much, and we want to give you guys so much more. So we're going to give you more show.
So our first Thursday episode will air on Thursday, October 22nd. So set your alarm, girl.
Set it, but don't forget it. Okay? Thanks so much for listening to The Chop.
Make sure you subscribe to our show, and you can rate and review us on your favorite podcast apps. We have new episodes every Tuesday and very soon every Thursday.
Ooh, you can send us an email, and we might read it on the show next week. Just email us at latriceandmanila@gmail.com.
And you can follow us at Latrice Royale and at Manila Luzon on our Instagrams and social medias.
And we'll see you next week to find out
Who gets the chop?
The Chop is not endorsed by World of Wonder, Videoland, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only.
Drag Race Holland and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and or copyrights of their respective trademarks and copyright holders.
Forever Dog.
The Chop is produced by Forever Dog and MOGULS of Media.
Ma,
Hosted by Latrice Royale and Manila Luzon.
produced by Big Dipper.
Mixed and mastered by Will Pitts.
Executive produced by Willem Belli,
Alaska Thunderfuck.
Brett Boehm,
Joe Cilio.
and Alex Ramsey.
Our theme song is The Chop by Manila Luzon and Latrice Royale.